Good day to you, our dear viewer. Thank you so much for watching the National Broadcaster. We do apologize for bringing you this newscast a little late. My name is Sandra Kahunde. Today happens to be the 24th of December, 2022. It is a lunchtime news this lovely Saturday. Now, starting off in today's activities, the President, Yoweri Museveni, did engage the media. That is on Friday, meeting the media editors from different media houses across the country who called on him at State House, Nakasero. In a question and answer interactive session, this interactive session focused on a wide range of issues involving security, the economy, land matters, among others. UBC's Samuel Senono attended the session and now reports.
President Museveni has today engaged media editors and talk show hosts across the country on a wide range of issues. The first set of questions focused on issues to do with land wrangles and security. On land, Museveni highlighted that the government he heads has laid out strategies aimed at correcting what he called a colonial problem.
Because they don't listen to our strategy, which was a win-win. Owekibanja asigale ku kibanja kye naye owettaka naye tufune engeri gye tumuyambamu okukola ebirala eventually, so that he leaves Obwanaini to the Chibanja people. So that is the cover you hear.
When asked about abductions and alleged torture as reported by the media, Museveni tasked the journalist to adduce evidence, maintaining that he doesn't condone these acts.
We are against extrajudicial killings. And we are against all these arrests without charges. And we organized you, the people. You are all organized from the village, LC1. These are all elected people. So if there is anything who violates, anybody who is arrested must be coming from a village, must be coming from somewhere. And those structures should bring it up, and we follow it up.
The president also called on the media to promote government developmental programs like the Parish Development Model and Emioga.
But I think our own radio, UBC, should set its own example. Leka bano abatafa ku bantu baffe bagumaza ndowooza muganda kito okugumaza to divert people. Let our own UBC bring programs to educate the people so that abagala kugumaza babeereyo bagumaza. Like we have got our own radios like Buked and so on. They can advise, guide, and people in time will judge the one who is their friend and who is just using them.
When asked about the economy's outlook, Museveni revealed that Uganda's GDP figures paint a picture of a country on an upward trajectory.
If you wanted to prove that Uganda is strong, this corona proves it. Because with corona, tourism stopped completely. But in spite of tourism stopping and other disruption, hotels, the hospitality industry stopped, but still the economy grew.
The president also promised to look into the reported cases of vandalism, most especially on critical electricity transmission infrastructure. Museveni assured the editors and the country at large of continued peace and stability ahead of the festivities.
In other activities, the first Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for East African Affairs, Rebecca Kadaga, is calling upon all the East African member states, especially citizens, to embrace the integration with vigor, since the bloc is full of opportunities ranging from manpower, resources to markets. The Premier was addressed. The Premier gave this, made this delivery. That is yesterday, Friday morning, as she was finalizing the year and giving a great message to Ugandans.
The first Deputy Prime Minister, also Minister for East African Affairs, Rebecca Kadaga, has this morning interacted with the UBC media team.
First, I'm delighted to say that the issue of Swahili, which was established in our constitution in 1995 as a second national language, will finally be activated. We have started with the training of the cabinet, which we are undertaking every Monday between 9 and 10 on each cabinet day, and it is going well. We shall soon be moving to other sectors.
Kadaga was giving highlights of the 2022 in line with her docket.
We were able to reassert our position within the East African community by enabling the appointment of a very, very competent clerk, Ugandan clerk, Mr. Alex Battery, who is doing an extremely good job at the East African community, and also to secure a few other positions. Another decision which had been outstanding was the issue of removal of the visa costs between Uganda and South Sudan, which I found had been outstanding for about 4 years. We were able to achieve that, and it has now been regularized.
Kadaga says supporting the private sector has been one of the key achievements during this 1 year.
The community is supposed to be a people-centered treaty. Therefore, I'm delighted that we were able to support the proprietors of Mutukula Regional Market to get land from the government, and they are going to establish a major facility in Mutukula, which will serve the northern Tanzania, Burundi, Rwanda, and DRC, as well as Uganda.
In the year 2022, the bloc also welcomed the Democratic Republic of Congo.
It has boosted the numbers of the population of the EAC, because the community now stretches from the Indian Ocean to the Atlantic Ocean and has over 300 million people. It's a big market. It will also give us an opportunity to support DR Congo officially to improve the security situation in Eastern Congo.
This East African Court of Justice session, which recently convened in Kampala, and Small Enterprises exhibition organized at Kololo a few days ago, are among the country's smiling points in the year 2022.
We also had a good opportunity to host the Ushirikiano Imara, the 13th military games in Jinja. The forces of the 7 countries were there for 1 month. They left behind a lot of infrastructure. The Vita Hospital, a health facility in Ivonamba, in Jinja City. They constructed a school at Mutai.
Being a woman member of parliament for Kamuli district, Kadaga acknowledges that come 2023, it will not be business as usual.
In January, I'll be executing my program for the solar lights in the 56 localities which were requested for during the campaign. So I'll be informing you which villages, because I have a list of those where pledges were made.
According to Kadaga, the solar project is as a result of electricity shortage and demand in her area. Robert Onyango, UBC News.
It is a new dawn to the community.
In more news, the Parliament is to notify the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, on its attempt to censure the Minister of State for Housing, Persis Namuganza, who was found guilty of abuse of office and authority. This follows an agreed adopted resolution of Parliament fronted by Agago North County Member of Parliament, Okot Amos, to cause the censure process of the Bukono County Member of Parliament, Persis Namuganza.
Honorable Chair and colleagues, when I joined the ministry, It has moved quietly from hill to hill, and now the matter is hours away to reach the table of the appointing authority as guided by the laws of the land.
Motion for resolution of Parliament to pass a vote of censure against Honorable Persis Namuganza Princess, State Minister for Lands, Housing and Urban Development.
This is as Parliament continues to advance its censure process against Persis Namuganza over allegations of abuse of office and authority.
No, the process has just started. Okay?
Parliament, chaired by the Deputy Speaker, Thomas Tayebwa, watered down concerns addressed in a letter to the Speaker by Minister Namuganza, fronting allegations of sub judice basing on the deadline of notice.
The courts of law have on numerous occasions ruled that a matter is not sub judice where the petitioner reigned court after Parliament had commenced investigations into the matter.
Agago County North Member of Parliament Okot Amos took centre stage to present the censure motion after accumulating the required procedure from the clerk to Parliament, including signatures of about 196 members of the 11th Parliament.
It gives you no any other ground but to move forward and say, wait a minute, why is this arrogancy coming from? What is the rock behind? What is intention? The only best we can do is to remove the spirit, which that spirit seems not to be a humble spirit, and the spirit does not have one thing to do.
Some of the members of Parliament seconded the motion.
Is that the person in question is not a first offender. Analyzing her history in the previous Parliament, analyzing her history with her previous supervisors, senior ministers in different ministries.
That the only solution, what we do where I come from, when you fail to manage any person, you take back the owner.
She's putting herself as being one of the most highest ministers so far on earth. I really feel, right, Honourable Speaker, this Parliament, my colleagues who signed the censure motion, I would like to applaud you, and today we are going back for Christmas very happily.
Persis Namuganza will have an option to appear before a select committee which will be formed by the Speaker within 2 weeks and respond accordingly.
With that being done, I'm going to inform the President within 72 hours, and then after 14 days, we shall appoint a select committee which shall process the motion.
Namuganza is being accused of gross misconduct after the State Minister launched an attack on the integrity of the presiding officers of Parliament. On separate investigations, the embattled Minister of State for Housing was faulted for imposing purported presidential directives which caused mayhem in the giveaway of part of the Nakawa Naguru land on selfish and individual interests.
If the problem was land issues, should have remained on land business and not going very personal, attacking a family of a respected person of our boss.
Daniel Mugoya, Gloria Gutabinji, UBC News.
We'll definitely keep you posted on those matters. The Police Directorate of Crime Intelligence has recovered 1,865 security artists from the public in a 2-week voluntary submission operation. The Directorate has now embarked on forceful hunt for anyone found with security-like stores. The report was presented by the police spokesperson, Fred Enanga, at the police headquarters in Naguru.
Illegal roadblocks on major highways by unscrupulous people wearing security-like attires has prompted the police and security agencies to crack down on people with clothes similar to police and the army attire.
Besides, the public should know that the illegal possession and or use of military attires contravenes sections 160, 161 and 164 of the UPDF Act 2005.
To begin with, police partnered with ghetto youths with 10,000 offer for voluntary surrender of military and police-like fatigues.
In our efforts to put the people at the center of national security while promoting community policing and civil police cooperation. To that end, the ghetto youth coordinators in Kampala, Wakiso, Nansana and Mukono were tasked with the collection of the illegal attires from the public and hand them over to the territorial police.
The consignment of 1,865 pieces include overalls, shoes, berets, capes, shirts, among others.
The owners of the illegal attires were also assured of protection from prosecution, provided they handed over the items within the 14-day grace period. Amongst the items that we gathered, we had trousers, 650 trousers, skirts, 104, shirts, 132, t-shirts, 341, capes, 161, jackets.
The Directorate of Crime Intelligence has now embarked on forceful hunt to those remaining with such attires after the expiry of this 2 weeks grace period. Traders are cautioned against dealing in clothes similar to police and army attire.
During the end of this phase 1, the police, with the support of sister security agencies, has now embarked on phase 2, during which anyone found in possession or use of military or police uniforms or attires that resemble such uniforms will be arrested and charged.
Among the recovered clothes, 120 for UPDF, 77 for police, and 1,668 are look-alike to the security attires.
The Director of Crime Intelligence also came out to appeal to the public to desist from buying or acquiring such illegal attires.
According to police, this operation was successful with the proper coordinators of ghetto youth, with assurance of no consequences upon submission. Abdul Nasir Lubwama and Lydia Chomkama, UBC News.
Minister for Kampala Affairs Hajat Kabanda has asked Kampala National Resistance Movement leaders to popularize party in the city. Kabanda made the remarks at the end of the year party organized by her ministry in Kampala, where the leaders seconded President Yoweri Museveni to continue serving because of his able leadership. The leaders, however, say they have not been fully utilized, have been discriminated, calling for more recognition by the party.
The Minister for Kampala Affairs, Hajat Kabanda, together with Uganda China Safety and Cooperation Center, have donated assorted goods to Kampala councillors ahead of the festive season. The items include maize flour, rice, sugar, cooking oil, among others.
I've put up someone in place to teach, to go around Kampala Central Division to see how the government money is being distributed, starting from yoga money, PDM money, wealth creation money, UAP, youth livelihood. All those should be investigated, see how that money is distributed among people, and to teach them, because that is money from government, which they are supposed to get.
The minister said her ministry is to continue mobilizing these leaders and sensitizing them about the core values of the party in preparation for 2026. Minister Kabanda warned leaders against political bickering, but serve with commitment.
I've told them to stop the intrigue amongst themselves, to love each other, forgive each other, because they should forgive each other. NRM is strong in Kampala, but we only fight ourselves. The fighting is amongst us, or maybe amongst the leaders or other people. People think that maybe someone has eaten and another has not eaten. That's why the fight starts. But if we can work as a team, we can always win Kampala Central Division and even other divisions in Kampala District.
The chairman in NRM Kalungu District, Haj Chiganda Sonko, says the gesture of interacting with the local leaders must not be left to the NRM Secretariat alone.
Waliwo NRM nga NRM tetulina nteekateeka za njawulo, enteekateeka za bannayuganda bonna. Ekyabantu ndowooza oluusi kibatawaanya. Tetuleetawo puroguramu nti eno PDM eno y'abamemba ba NRM no. Tuleeta enteekateeka nga zirina okugasa bannayuganda bonna okutwalira ewamu. Kati oluusi abakulu abantu abamu bayinza okubeeramu okwekuluntaza ne batagendayo kuggyayo mugabo gwabwe. Naye nga NRM nga NRM ffe tulina buvunaanyizibwa okukulembera ggwanga na kugaidinga abantu kyakola.
He, however, urged local leaders to participate in government programs and work hard to improve their welfare because they live an exemplary life. The leaders seconded President Yoweri Museveni to continue serving because of his able leadership and promised maximum support from Kampala and its surrounding areas. The leaders highlighted political bickering as a major challenge faced, calling for unity for the betterment of the party.
Bannange ekintu ky'okuba nti omuntu aba ayisemu mu kibiina nga munafu ate omuntu agudde n'asoosoozebwa ono omunafu ne bamusuulira ddala ng'ate eri ku ground abantu gwe baagala ensonga eyo nsaba mugitunule mu bakama baffe.
Executive Director atukubye nnyo mu Kampala oba tonnaba kukiraba kirabe okusooka aba enforcement tibatulabawo ng'abeerusi.
Maama Kampala mpundu naddala ewaffe Bukesa tuli bavundu ddala era ensonga ezimu tuyinza obutazimalira wano tubadde tusaba nga bwe mutuyise bwe muti mukkeko ne kumiruka.
Sudat Kaye, UBC News.
Set transport to the wrong person. Here's how to reverse it with MTN Mobile Money. Dial *165#. Select My Account. Select Initiate Reversal. You will see your last 3 transactions. Select the transaction you want to reverse. Enter your mobile money PIN and you'll get an SMS confirmation that the transaction has been blocked from being withdrawn. And that's it. Please note, only transactions that haven't been withdrawn can be reversed.
Tosoka nompa hemanga tona genda genyonta esuse kodia abasoga myuse nenkalama teriwa nenyula jonyambe umpe okuhema cause I love you hema everybody know oh hema maziganga gampomela.
The festive season is here and it's Christmas in 4G from Airtel. Get the most affordable 4G smartphone in Uganda, now heavily discounted from 250,000 shillings to 150,000 shillings only. Yes! 150,000 shillings only to keep you connected to your loved ones this holiday season.
Dial *175*94# to activate free 1 GB instantly and 100% double data on all weekly and monthly bundles for 3 months. Get one today while stock lasts from the nearest Airtel shop. Happy holidays this festive season with Airtel, the smartphone network.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is no longer news that Ebola is with us. Please wash your hands with the soap every now and then. For the entire business community, ladies and gentlemen, let us lead by example. Let us sensitize our customers and let us be cautious. Avoid the handshaking, avoid the hugs, because it is dangerous for everyone.
If you, your loved ones, or anyone else in your community is experiencing any Ebola signs and symptoms, immediately inform the health officials in your area. You can also call 0800 100 066 or text 8500 for free to notify the health authorities. Together, we can beat Ebola. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from USAID, WHO, and UNICEF.
Paying for groceries the old way.
3, 4, yeah, 5. I don't even know what he's doing. 7, 8, 9.
Allow me.
Paying for groceries with the My Airtel app. You have the power in your pocket. The power to conveniently pay for goods and services. Unlock that power with the My Airtel app. Visit the App Store or Google Play now.
That's my wife. Yeah, let me just take these coins. Yeah.
In Cheers, the
small one can become the big one. It's the same here. And here too. Watch every move. Record every number so you can plan better. No matter the size of your dream, tomorrow's success belongs to those who keep today's records clean. File your returns today.
Uganda Revenue Authority. Developing Uganda together.
Following the cabinet approval to conduct the National Population and Housing Census in August 2023, the Uganda Bureau of Statistics would like to inform all stakeholders and the general public that pre-census activities already started with census mapping across the whole country. Census mapping provides an up-to-date list of enumeration areas and administrative units in the country. In addition, it determines the number of enumerators and supervisors required for undertaking the census. Census, it matters to be counted. For more information, contact the Office of the Executive Director, Uganda Bureau of Statistics on 0755 342 128. This message is brought to you by the Office of the Executive Director, Uganda Bureau of Statistics.
Well, that's all we had time for this particular newscast. More news will be coming way later in our timely news hours of the day. Keep watching the National Broadcaster. Reporters around the clock are working to bring you those particular updates. My name is Sandra Kahunde. Thank you for making us a part of your day. Happy holidays.
It's super fast internet. Oh, it's a super camera. It's a super battery.
Battery phone.
Yeah!